Hey there, YTPC. Michelle Baruch coming at you on a very snowy Wisconsin Monday. It's been snowing for about 14 or 16 hours now. I've already had the snowblower out once, but I don't know if you could really tell at this point. I'm going to have to do it again. It is still snowing. Let me give you a quick peek without trying to give you motion sickness. If you take a peek out my garage door, you'll see over here or on top of the cooler kind of how tall that accumulation is, or the garbage can right here. It's kind of what I'm up against today. But, that's not a complaint. I'm actually happy as a clam. Because, I like that sort of thing. I'm weird. What can I say? Anyway, today I am going to complete my Captain versus Lane comparisons. So Captain Black is ahead 2-1 so far with me. In none of these comparisons have I found them to be the same product, which was the original hypothesis. Several people, both in print and in videos I've seen, have surmised that Lane just repackaged or rebranded some of their products and sold them as the same thing. And they certainly do have similar products, the Lane and the Captain Black, and Captain Black is owned by Lane Limited and does use the same Cavendish steaming method. But so far I haven't found any of the products to be alike enough that it was even something that you could, side by side not notice that they're totally different products. So to recap, the Lane RLP6 versus the Captain Black Original or Captain Black White Label. The White Label, the original, did better, in my opinion. That was one in the Captain Black column. The Captain Black Royal versus the Lane 1Q. The Royal also kicked Lane's butt by far. However, in the Captain Black Dark versus the the BCA versus the Lane BCA, the Captain Black Dark was not as good. The BCA was far, far superior in creaminess and mouthfeel, and so that was kind of a surprise. So now I have Captain Black Copper going head-to-head with the Lane LL-7. Both are burley Cavendish mixes. Both have vanilla flavoring and caramel flavoring in their topping or casing. Let me do a side-by-side. I have a little plate prepared here. So you can't really see it on the camera. So Copper on this side, LL-7 on this side. And that's how it is on the plate. So here is the Captain Black Copper. You can see lots of little dark Cavendishy bits and some kind of golden, slightly reddish burley bits. Over here on the LL-7, the Lane LL-7 side, there's a lot more Cavendish. And the burley is a lot more red in tone. Now, of course, burley I don't normally associate as being red. You think of Virginias when you think of red tobaccos. So I'm going to assume that coloration or lack of coloration is probably in how it was topped and how it's aged with the Cavendish next to it. The LL-7 certainly has a very noticeable, much redder hue. I don't know if the camera picks that up, but very noticeable. And like I say, a lot more prominent black Cavendish pieces. So in the tin, let's take a peek, or a sniff. Oh, yeah. Just smelling Captain Black products is just, oh, so good. So, mild tobacco flavoring maybe just a hint of nuttiness, or maybe that's just psychosomatic because I know there's burley in here, but mostly I don't think I smell much in the way of the caramel flavoring. I do smell a lot of vanilla. A lot of vanilla. And the sweetness of the Cavendish. It smells medium sweet. Oh! Did not drop it on the cement floor. Okay, that would be really embarrassing. Okay, LL-7. Take a nose tour. You know, I don't really smell much in the way of a tobacco smell at all. It's sweet, maybe a little sweeter in smell, a lot richer. I do smell caramel. I do smell a lot of vanilla still. I can't detect any of what I would associate as tobacco smells. So one would think that would make this a really sweet aromatic. You know, I do like the taste of tobacco, so I'm hoping that that's not true. Anyway, so as always, the green pipe, the green Dr. Grabo Viscount is the Captain Black product. The red or orange, depending on how the light's hitting it, it's actually orange. Dr. Grabo Viscount is the Lane product. So I've given them both a charring light. Obviously, it's very cold in here, and I've talked, so they're out. But so the Captain Black here, Captain Black Copper. You know, it's not as sweet as some Captain Black products. Not by a half. The vanilla is immediately noticeable. The caramel is not as noticeable. I think I get it a little more in the retrohale than I do in flavor. And you know, it's a very light mouthfeel. Yeah. There wasn't a lot of Cavendish in there, so that's not a huge surprise. On the tip of my tongue, I do get like a little kind of pecan kind of quality. I just got another big hit of vanilla there. Okay. I like it. It's milder than the tin note would suggest. It's not as sweet or as flavored as it smells. Very approachable, very easy to smoke. If I were someone who smoked all day, or if I just didn't like really, really strong flavors, that's a good tobacco. Nothing beats the Captain Black original, I think, as far as like overall flavor, but that's tasty. Okay, I did not bring my cleansing, my palate cleansing thing of water out here. I just figured it was just too cold to do that. And I hope that the cold in here, I do have a space heater on my feet. I hope the cold in here doesn't affect my flavor, but it should affect equally, I think. So there's something about the Lane here. Has a little more pronounced caramel flavor. Also has a slightly tangy's not the right word, but almost is like there's a little bit of Oriental here. And kind of a hazelnut quality. Maybe that's the Berlin? I don't know. It does have a much, much different mouthfeel. A lot creamier, a lot more coating, a lot thicker smoke. Yeah. I don't know if it tastes quite as good as the Captain Black. It feels better than the Captain Black in the mouth. Certainly the tin note is better. But it's kind of a split decision on which one wins the taste test here. They are not the same product. Again, this particular batch wouldn't even be close. This would be a fun blind taste test one, because the caramel and the vanilla certainly makes them similar, but other than that, everything about them is different. So this one's a draw. I guess that would mean that Captain Black wins 2.5 to Lane's 1.5 overall, but there you go. In all 8 cases, very doable tobaccos. Certainly for the price, it's all pretty affordable. If you do the math, you'll find that the Lane products bought in bulk are a lot cheaper than the Captain Black, even though the Captain Black's pretty cheap compared to tin tobaccos. But not enough that it should sway your preference one way or the other. But there you have it. Those are my 4 comparisons. In this particular case, the Captain Black Copper versus the Lane LL-7. It's a draw. I think I like the mouthfeel of the Lane better, but that's really its only extra edge. Between the two of them, I would smoke them happily. So anyway, hope you're doing very well. Stay warm wherever you are. Sei gesund.